In a quiet village nestled between the hills and a dense forest lived a young widow named Adanna. Life had not been kind to her. She had lost her husband just 2 seasons ago and was left with nothing but a small patch of infertile land and a crumbling hut in the village's outskirts. Every morning, Adanna would rise before dawn, wrap her only faded wrapper tightly around her waist, and go to the forest to gather firewood and herbs to make meals for her children. Her days were long and grueling, but she carried herself with quiet dignity. Though poor, she was known for her kind smile and readiness to help others, even when she had little. One afternoon, after a long day at the stream, Adanna sat beneath a large palm tree in the forest and cried. Her hands were blistered from carrying heavy water pots. Her stomach growled as she could no longer afford the spices that made her simple meal bearable. In her weariness, she cried aloud, "If only you could help me, O tree. If only someone, something could ease my suffering." To her shock, a soft, melodious voice echoed from the rusting palm fronds above. "Adanna, I have heard your tears. I will help you, but only if you honor the promise I require." Startled but calm, Adanna looked up. The tree shimmered faintly in the afternoon light. She blinked, unsure if it was real. "What do you ask of me?" she whispered. "Take only what you need from me, nothing more. Feed yourself, help others if you can, but never sell my gift for profits. Do this, and I shall provide for you." Adanna nodded, tears still glistering in her eyes. "I swear it, I will never take more than I need." The next morning, Adanna returned and found the ground beneath the palm tree scattered with ripe palm fruits. As she touched one, it glowed briefly in her hands. She carried them home, pressed them into oil, and found that the yield was double what it should have been. Every day, the tree provided just enough fruits, palm wine, and even young leaves she could use to weave mats and baskets. Adanna's life began to change. She was able to eat well and share foods with neighbors. She never took more than she needed. One day, a curious boy followed her into the forest and saw the magical tree drop its fruits into her basket. The boy ran home and told his mother. Soon, whispers began to stir in the village. Chioma, the village baker's wife, was the first to visit. She asked to buy palm oil. "It smells so rich, even better than the chief's oil," she remarked. Adanna smiled. "I don't sell it, sister, but I can give you some." More villagers came. Some asked for help. Others offered coins. Each time, Adanna refused payment and offered a gift instead. But not everyone was impressed. Obinna, the village wealthiest trader, had grown suspicious. He had watched Adanna's crumbling hut be patched with fresh thatch, saw her children wearing clean clothes, and noticed the respect she now commanded. Envy grew in his heart. One evening, Obinna approached Adanna with a sack of silver cowries. "Sell me your secret," he commanded. "Whatever you are hiding in that forest, I want it, and I will pay well." Adanna firmly refused. "There is no secret to sell, only kindness and gratitude." Obinna left that night, but not in peace. That same week, Adanna's cousin, Ngozi, who lived in a nearby village, arrived with 2 sick children. She begged Adanna for help,
and insisted on giving her something in return. "I can't live without paying you, cousin. Please, take this money." Adanna hesitated. She knew what the tree had told her, but these were her own kin. Will it count as selling? It wasn't a trade, it was gratitude. With trembling hands, she accepted the small purse. That night, the palm tree did not speak. The next day, there were no fruits on the ground. Adanna waited. Still, nothing came. She wept beneath its shadow. "I didn't mean to break the promise. I only helped my family. I wasn't trying to gain anything." The tree whispered faintly, "Be careful, Adanna. The soil of greed is easy to slip into. One more step, and I will withhold my gift." Days passed. The tree resumed its blessing, but the whispering in the village grew louder. Obinna hired a tracker to follow Adanna into the forest. At dark, the man returned wide-eyed. She talked to the tree. It dropped its fruits for her like a spirit servant. That night, Obinna gathered a group of men with axes and torches. "If she won't share her secret, we will take it for ourselves." They marched into the forest under the cover of darkness, unaware that the tree had been watching and waiting. I wonder what will become of Obinna and his men in this journey they have chosen to embark. And will Adanna's promise be enough to protect her from the storm that is coming? Well, find out more in part 2 of Adanna and the Talking Palm Tree. If you've enjoyed the story so far, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your post notification so that you'll get updates when we post the next video. Thank you and bye for now.